see the equipment that are here. You can see things that are here. Nobody could remove anything. Is that how I come to work? They just came suddenly, started demolition. You know, if my brother didn't have a brother like me, they would. He wanted to enter here. They said, no, you can't enter. We have got injunction. What about court injunction that allows somebody to enter into another person's property? They choose him for removing his things and everything, and demolishing everywhere. What about court injunction is that? We are finished with the country.
How are you doing today, guys? I trust you all are doing great. I want us to discuss on something that is very, very important. The topic with respect to demolition. Before your house will be demolished, definitely you must have disobeyed the law, a certain law that has to do with the government. And this law is the law of zoning and compliance, okay? Likewise, the law of environmental. These are laws that lead to demolition of houses. Demolition is not an attack against your tribe. Demolition is not an attack against your religion. Demolition is not an attack against your culture. Demolition is not an attack against your political affiliation. Demolition is an attack on your ignorance. Let's all stop this mindset or this narrative that is being circulated that demolition is against some particular set of people. All these things are just political propaganda. In the eyes of the government, what will be of benefit to the general public, okay, is far beyond what would be of benefit to an individual. Just like it's better for you to kill an Osama bin Laden than for you to allow an Osama bin Laden to destroy a whole state, a whole nation. It's better for us to deal with the root of a problem than for us to deal with the branches. A lot of things I've seen online is just dealing with the branches, which is not the way forward. What is the solution? How do I avoid demolition in future? Two ways in which you can avoid demolition. And the second one is the most important one. The first one is when you are developing a property, try as much as possible to have a building plan, okay? And when you have a building plan, you need to try as much as possible to take that building plan to government for approval. Okay, what is the essence of them approving it? They are approving it that this structure has obeyed everything with respect to urban planning. Secondly, invest in site and servicing estate. Okay, a lot of the estate that properties are being demolished in, they are not site and service estates. Okay, they are just upgraded community gated estates. Okay, how do you differentiate? How do you identify a site and service estate? Okay, I've discussed this in our previous video. One of the benefits of site and servicing estate is that when you invest in site and servicing estate, you tend to have true approval so that at the end of the day, you can satisfy both the estate law and the government law. I believe you guys are following me. One of the benefits of you investing in a site and servicing estate is ready infrastructure, okay, with respect to utilities, road, and transport. Number two is efficient development time. Okay, see, one of the things that affect people with respect to having access into development is capital barrier. Okay, when you invest in an efficient development time, you don't need to spend money on those utilities again. Okay, you don't need to spend money on creating a road with respect to water, sewage, etc., etc. The estate must have provided all those things for you. Okay, so it helps your development. So the amount of money that you are bringing, you are using to develop the property will not be enormous. You can start, because all these things are available, you can start with little capital. Number three is enhanced property value. When you invest in a site and service estate compared to a community developed gated estate, okay, your property tends to appreciate faster. That is why you see properties estate like Pinnock, you see estate like Royal Garden, okay, etc., etc. Number five is security and maintenance. Number six is regulating and compliance. Most of these estates, when you look at them, they have personal security. You see them, they still have personal guards. Okay, that is to tell you that it's not a site and service estate. When we talk about regulating and compliance, it is the responsibility of the estate in order to demarcate, in order to zone their land, okay, with respect to the way it will favor, it will be of advantage, and it won't go against the government laws. Okay, as I've said, one of the reasons why houses are being demolished is because they don't follow the zoning and compliance law. So a site and service estate will help you, will support you in regulating compliance to this zone and environmental law. They will help you with getting permits and environmental standard. Okay. Likewise, number seven is community and lifestyle. The community and lifestyle of site and service estate is different from the lifestyle of a community upgraded estate. Number 8 is business opportunity. There are several business opportunities that you can have within a site and service estate. Likewise, risk mitigation. Risk mitigation in the sense that the reason why most of these estates, why you see demolition going on in most of these estates, is because they don't have professional management. Okay, a site and service estate, we have a professional facility management department. Okay, when you go to estate, as I've told you, like Peanut, they have a professional facility management department. Okay, likewise, because of this risk mitigation, we can't do without talking about stable investment. Okay, imagine those who invested in those estates that their property are being demolished. They've experienced an unstable investment. So those are the benefits of you investing in the site and servicing estate. As I've told you, see, the issue is not about who to be blamed, but what is the way forward. And the fact is, wherever you live, as far as the world is concerned, until you obey compliance, zoning, and environmental laws, okay, your property tends to be demolished. Neither you are in the south, neither you are in the east, neither you are in the west, neither you are in the north, as long as you disobey that law. Okay, that's why I always say life is all about laws, it's all about cause and effect. Okay, whatever you disobey, there is law that fights, that stand against whatever you disobey. Okay, I believe that you guys have learned something today. As I've said, one, demolition is not an attack against your culture, it's not an attack against your religion, it's not an attack against your tribe, it's not an attack against your political interest, it is an attack on your ignorance. Please, let's be patriotic with respect to how we judge and how we see our government, okay? And let's try as much as possible to support our government. The solution in order for your property not to be demolished in future is one, try as much as possible to have a building approval. Number two is try as much as possible to invest in a site and service estate. If you have interest in investing in a site and service estate, why not slide into our DM, have a conversation with us, and we will direct you on how to invest in a site and service estate. Okay, that is the best way, that is the way in which you can fight against demolition. Till you hear from me again, bye for now.